All right, hi guys. So the purpose of this video will be to explain a little bit of what is pathos, uh, what makes a good use of pathos or emotions, and then I will hopefully help you guys get going for your quiz or your practice. Okay, so first of all, um, very straightforward. Pathos are emotions. So pathos refers to using emotions in your writing. So whenever you write something that maybe is not about using all the like statistics or expert opinions, but instead you're using just an emotional appeal. So the purpose of you using pathos is going to be to build that connection with your audience. Okay, so that's the very first point. Pathos is just the use of emotions in your writing. Okay, so a little bit more in depth. Why is it important? So this is important because that first bullet point explains that using emotions allows you to build a strong connection with the audience. Um, so a lot of times people are very drawn to just emotional reading. So as long as you have something that is very emotional, you probably build that very strong connection. Um, so that's obviously important to get your readers' attention, which you need to have throughout the entirety of your work. So use pathos, use emotions as a tool to kind of grab the attention of your reader, and that will support everything else you do in your assignment later in the future. The second point is that everyone is familiar with emotions, so you can cater to a large group of people. So everyone knows what it means to be happy, to be sad, to be angry, to be I don't know, excited. So if you use that emotional appeal in your writing, it is a good way for you to leave a message for pretty much every single person. So that's another reason why pathos is important. It's the fact that anybody can understand it, and that is different from maybe using statistics or some expert opinions or some facts. Because sometimes if you maybe show a statistic to somebody about a topic that they are not familiar with, they may be lost. Or with expert opinions, if they have no idea of who is the expert, they will probably not really care about your arguments. But everybody knows emotions, so that is a very good reason why pathos is helpful. However, you need to make sure that you use it correctly. And on the screen, I have an example. Uh, so, a non effective use of pathos would be police violence is a problem because a lot of African American people are being murdered. So, in there, you're trying to make somebody feel maybe anger, maybe sadness. And the reason why I'm taking this position is because on this survey, pretty much everyone agreed with this. I wanted to use this as an example. Uh, so, in that sentence, you can just cause that maybe emotion of anger, but you're still kind of shorthanded. So that let's compare that to the effective example you see on the screen, which is police violence is a problem because every year about 1,000 African American men are killed by police. So this time, uh, you're using the same appeal. You're still trying to maybe get the person to be a little bit upset, angry, just a provocative thought. But this is much stronger, and this is something that you would probably use when you're writing an essay or whatever you're working on. Is the fact that you have in here 1,000 African American men. That gives a number. So when you give a number, especially if it's a large number, uh, it makes your argument a lot stronger. Okay, so keep in mind that pathos is a very good tool, but in order to be effective, you have to use it correctly. You have to add some sort of fact or a statistic, or just anything that's going to make your position stronger, valid, and that's going to make it for the other side to not be able to say you are wrong or that you do not have a point. Okay, so that was a very quick run through of pathos. Um, and now I want to show you kind of how you find it. So it will be a very quick introduction. It is not the end all be all of how to identify pathos. We will be working more on that throughout the week. So I'm on Canvas and I am on this class already, English 11. So let me go down to today's date, which is Tuesday, 9/1, September 1st. So I'll click on here. And the instructions for today, very straightforward. First, you're going to watch this video that I still need to put the link. Then you're going to do this practice. And this is what I will help you with. But before I do that, actually, no. I'll start with this. So go to practice. You will go and take the quiz. And you have some pretty easy questions. But this is not that I want to go over this one. So the question is, what emotion best describes the sentence below? Okay. And so I want to show you kind of how to be able to find that emotion. So let me read the sentence. It says, I am so sick and tired of having to put up with their mess all the time. So we look for keywords. So when you're trying to identify the emotion, you need to think of the key words. I would say that is the quickest way to find the answer. So in here, for example, I have sick. I think that's a key word. And tired. Sick and tired. Those are emotional words. Okay? So make sure you're looking for those words that may cause a lot of emotion. And I think mess is also a word that kind of causes emotion. So once you have those figured out, look in here and find your answer. These questions are not very tough, but there will be a point where they will be tougher. So I want you to kind of get used to this idea of finding the key words and trying to figure out what emotion they may send. So let's look at another one. Here it says, again, what emotion best describes. It says, I cannot wait to see all my family and friends this weekend for my birthday party. Okay, so words that cause emotion. I would say cannot wait. It means being impatient. So these are some keywords. And I would say birthday party. Because we usually feel a certain type of way when we hear about a birthday party. So using those, cannot wait, and birthday party, look into your options and find what you think is the answer. Like I said, these are not very tough, but I want you to think of this because they will only get tougher. All right. So now let me go back to home and show you the last part of the work for today. Today's date. And then here it says write a paragraph where you take a position on one of the topics available for the unit. So I will let you go ahead and choose whatever you want based on these three topics: immigration, abortion, and police violence. So pick one of these and then attempt to use emotion to make your argument stronger. So you're going to have to write a paragraph where you tell me if you're for or against immigration, abortion, or changing the police. And once you will write that paragraph over here. Hold up. I think I may have put the wrong link. Okay, I'll fix it, but it's going to be this assignment right here that says pathos paragraph. Again, once you get on this, you should be able to click on that link. But it will take you here. Go to submit assignment. And you can do it like last time where you can upload. You can work on Google Docs and upload it here. But I think it's easier if you go to text entry and just write your paragraph here. See, you can write in there. And then just submit it. Okay? So that's it for today. Hopefully this video made sense and you can go ahead and finish all your work. Good luck.